WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskey, and I'm not sure how rare this is, but over here in Germany it's absolutely rare. Yellow Rose Outlaw Bourbon Whiskey. Bourbon whiskey with 100% corn. But it's pot stilled in Houston, Texas, and that's very, very good. So I paid over 60 some euros for this, which is around 70 some dollars. This is a 12-month old. It says it aged at least a year, and the color on this baby is just fantastic. You can see this. This is wonderful. So this is a normal color of a whiskey, and you can just see the differences here. Very, very, very nice. At least that's a Scotch. 100% corn. 94 points at least here at the tasting panel. And the points, the Tasting Panel magazine, they received a double gold, the best in class from the American Distilling Institute, the double gold in the 2013 San Francisco World Spirits Competition, and so on and so on and so on. It has won some prizes. That's why I'm doing this, because it's very, very rare over here. They use a 650-gallon mash tun. They allow it in their fermenter for a certain amount of time to change that starch into the sugars that we need in order to, in their pot still, to distill it. Now, what I haven't found, maybe if you know this, you can write it down in my commentaries and then the comments down below, is it double distilled? I couldn't find that information online, nor in the bottle or anyplace else. Ryan Braid, together with Troy Smith. This is his baby. Troy Smith is the master distiller at Yellow Rose. He created this. He made this. This is his little invention. Randy Whittaker came on later for sales and so on. And for those of you who did not watch my video the other time, it's you might know about Yellow Rose because of their 2014 Kickstarter campaign. They actually convinced 143 people to give them $225,000 to outfit their tasting room and also the area for the guests and so on. Very, very interesting thing. I think 3 people actually donated, I think it was $3,000, and now they're members of family, which means they have the same rights as anyone else in that team. Come in, they get a free tour once a month. They get to have, they get to taste anything they produce. They get bottles and so on and so on. That's a fairly good deal for $3,000 to become a member of the Yellow Rose family. I thought that was really good. This is, I'm trying to put this into words. This is a frosting, a sugar frosting with molasses, together with a little bit of honey and a little bit of caramel. That's it. and a good amount of alcohol. Now, I particularly am not a great fan of corn whiskeys. There's the mellow corn from Heaven Hill. There's the baby blue corn from Balcones. There's the baby Hudson from Hudson. All these 100% corn whiskeys are not my thing. Are not up my alley. And I must admit the same thing here. I'm just no. This is like a. And those are all the Scotch lovers out here. I love single grain Scottish whiskey. Give me a 27-year-old, give me a 43-year-old single malt, single grain whiskey, and I'm just gonna die. It's so great. And this is like one of those single grain whiskeys that just didn't make the cut. It's rich in flavor, but it's still not the flavor profile you want. Yeah, imagine you have a rose and it's like, oh yeah, wow, that's intensive, but not what I wanted. I wanted to have a daisy, or I wanted to have a buttercup, or I wanted to have a sunflower, or I wanted to have something else, and that's what I get here. It's fairly intensive, but it's not what I want. I get a lot of pine needles, pine sap. All right, let's try it. First of all, I have to say it's amazingly smooth for 1-year-old. Aged at least 1 year. Amazingly smooth. That 46%, wow. From the beginning to the end, it's just one perfect, smooth ribbon that just coats your tongue. Very, very nice. But as I said before, that flavor profile that I'm getting, that tree sap, that molasses, that icing, all that together really isn't my thing. And so I'm going to give it a C plus, which is better than average. Congratulations. Now, the value for money over here in Europe, as I said, I paid 64 euros for this. It's like almost $70. I'm sorry, it's a D minus. It's not worth it. Nice bottles, by the way. I really do like the bottle design. The other bottle design was almost like a Woodford Reserve type of Jack Daniels type of mix. And now we have a very, very clean, nice bottle. I like the bottom of the bottle, I like the form, I like the entire handwritten thing on here. I am from batch 17, number 1, and I have the bottle 159, by the way. And this is Texas whiskey, and there's a lot of people there. We have Garrison out there, we have Balcones, now we have Yellow Rose, there's up in Fort Worth. They're the Bubba and Brothers doing a good year, doing amazing stuff. So Texas is a place to watch for good craft whiskey. And this is going to be nice. I look forward to trying their single malt. That could be really good. They have a bourbon as well. I'd love to try the rye. Hasn't made it over here, at least to Germany yet. I have to look at. I'm going to take a look at the French site and see if I can buy it there. All right. So, WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of Americans, saying not my flavor profile, but yet for a 1-year-old whiskey, this stuff is amazingly smooth, very well done, just not my thing. And also the design of the bottle is very, very nice, and value for money, at least in Europe, we could work on that. All right, thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please tell others about this crazy American over here in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. And I post my videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.